Forever. Dog.
I made a list of things you did wrong on the last episode. You could not commit to a single bit. You started the intro 3 times before you finished it.
Listen, at least we did it. Drowning.
I will say, Alayna, your Mac impression was really good. That was the first moment where I thought, okay, something good is happening here.
Yeah.
I just wrote in capital letters, you guys are lame. I don't even know why I wrote that. Mac, you are autistic. I don't know why I wrote that. Oh, you stole my assistant?
I don't want you guys to forget who I was before this episode. Because let's just say things didn't go as planned.
Oh my god, I'm so ready. You seem displeased with what you're about to show us.
Displeased, I don't know if that's the right word. Maybe more of just like never again.
And we're recording over here and I'm recording over here. That only took 5 minutes.
Hey, I mean, me and Mac are having a blast just like hiding from you.
Speak for yourself.
All right.
I'm having fun.
Do your little reveal. Show
Alayna,
Dad what you did while I was gone.
First.
No, Mac, I think we should do a 3, 2, 1.
I don't know. I think maybe one at a time. As you guys know, the Barbie movie just came out, and we were all really excited about that, and we were all really excited to see all the different kinds of Barbies. Mm-hmm. And we thought maybe we'll be some of the different kinds of Barbies for today's episode. That's a Halloween episode. And as you can see, Ashley is Hot Barbie.
Ashley is Comedian Barbie.
And Alayna is Sailor Barbie.
Sailor Barbie.
Alayna, where's your wig?
I don't have a wig.
Oh my, okay, I don't know if I can.
That looks great, Alayna. You look really good.
Okay.
I'm a sailor. This is a children's costume. I could not zip it up.
This is so cute. Oh, PG-13.
Patreon only. See the back of my costume, Patreon only. This is like, it's actually a children's dress.
Yeah, I can see that.
This is hilarious. It's more of a shirt, really. But
Sailor
it definitely
Barbie.
gets the theme across. Love
okay,
the
Mac,
hat.
let's see it. Let's see it. I'm ready.
Don't forget who
Oops.
I was.
Don't forget who I was.
Did you just have that lying around, or
Okay.
did you steal it off a child in your life?
So the worst part is like, yeah, I actually did just have it lying around.
Why is that, Alayna? Oh my God. Are you Sia? What is happening? Why does your Barbie wig have a bob?
Why does your mouth look like that?
Who did your lip gloss?
My makeup.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
But I've been drinking coffee.
Sure, yeah. God,
I
you
figured
look
somebody
like,
needs to be regular Barbie.
God, you look
but
like a
it
straight
just
woman
didn't-
on the roughest night of her life.
You're just having a rough
You're
night.
regret Barbie. You're bad decisions.
You are
Barbie.
walk of shame Barbie.
This is the only blonde wig I could get my hands on in short notice.
And that we're very glad that no one was harmed. But I mean, where did you even get that?
Mac, I was
friend
expecting
Meg.
more from
Did you cut
I'm
its
not gonna
hair?
lie.
You were expecting what?
I was expecting more for that. I thought you were gonna be like Barbie, like you were gonna look like a Barbie.
And
I cannot
she
believe
does.
I'm sitting here looking like this, and you just
Alayna,
said that you
how
expected
could
more
you
from me.
possibly say that?
I am a mask lesbian.
Okay, that's for
A
sure.
mask
There, so many
lesbian.
mistakes were made in the construction of this costume. I
Look
think
at me, Alayna.
Where did you get the shirt? This is like the most low effort, high effort thing I've ever.
Thank
Like
you.
the worst high
Yes.
effort thing I've ever seen in my
That's
entire
how
life.
That's how I'm feeling.
Your hair is poking through the bottom, Mac.
I'm feeling very confused by what I'm looking at. Should we describe it for the listeners at home who aren't watching on YouTube?
No, they should get on YouTube because there
This
are
is
no
one
words
you're gonna wanna watch.
that I mean. Oh boy.
CEO was a really good descriptor.
Honestly, Mac, you're the. I mean, if
My girlfriend said atomic blonde.
We've got Ashley speechless.
No, I'm just like, I don't know. Would I go up to you at a bar? I feel like if I'd be like, hey, are you all right? Like, I think if I were interested in this woman, I'd be like, how you doing? Everything
just
okay?
checking in.
And I think I'd say
Checking in
not
on
good.
your night. Okay, you know what? It's growing on me.
You're lying. I already
You're
got you
you're
guys-
kind of adorable back. It's
It's
cute.
kind of adorable. Like the blonde is growing on me.
I literally don't believe anything you guys say right now.
Your
I've
personality,
looked at myself in the mirror.
I like it better when you're not moving or talking.
Yeah,
if you could just lay there, that'd be great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, if you could just be.
You want me to literally Barbie?
I actually do. If I could just map my own personality onto you, that would be much better, easier for me.
Yeah,
Why are you, even the way you're holding your hand up right now is fucking not in character with the rest of it.
I honestly don't know how to act.
Well, I'm sorry. What did we just say about the speaking?
I'm gonna need you to take this off.
Oh, yeah.
I think you're allowed to laugh, though. You can laugh. You can laugh
This
at our jokes.
probably
but
isn't a good
just maybe
episode to
don't.
talk about my homophobic encounter with my dad.
I think this is the perfect
No, I think that's the
episode.
perfect episode because now it's like, and then I did this, and this is who I am now.
Exactly.
If he saw this, maybe he would be more supportive
Where are
of
you
my
right
lifestyle
now?
choices.
Uh,
I'm in Missouri.
Wait, no, okay, guys. And Alayna, I have to
the
say, you
logic
look like an
behind
extra
that?
from the Austin Powers movie. You look
Austin
like
Powers, Barbie. No, Barbie, tell us about your homophobic encounter with your dad. Sorry for laughing at you.
No, Barbie, you go first.
About what? What, Barbie? Go
I
first about
actually
what?
am going to talk about that in the next episode because I will probably burst out laughing. I can't take myself seriously like this, you guys.
you really do need to. Can you just take the wig off, please?
Is that allowed?
For real? Look at her.
Because it seems like, Ashley, you want me to take the wig off, but it seems like Alayna wants me to keep the wig on.
I want you to keep the wig on so bad.
All right,
I
fine.
want
I
you
can
to-
do this for a full episode if you guys can.
Maybe the problem
I
is
cannot.
no, it's not even my glasses. I thought
Do you
maybe
guys
the
remember
rose.
a couple episodes ago when Alayna said, you don't need to be a hero?
No.
No, I don't remember that.
That's kind of how I feel right now. Like, why do I need to keep the wig on? Why do I need to be the hero?
Well, you know what? Okay, for fun experiment, take the wig off and let's see what the lipstick looks like then.
Actually, no. That's worse than having the wig on with the lipstick.
I thought maybe I was gonna pull my
how
glasses
do straight
down.
women drink coffee?
Yeah, just like that. It's a mess. I thought that maybe the shirt would be more pink. When like, why are you wearing a
Where'd you
like
get the
a
makeup?
mauve
Whose makeup is this?
shirt?
My girlfriend put this on me.
So it's from her
Wait.
collection?
This is my pink shirt.
It's not pink. It's like mauve. I was
This is
I was
pink.
thinking like hot
It's pink. It's
I
pink.
was picturing like I thought you were gonna be.
What do you guys want from me?
You
I don't
were
want
so
any of this.
excited
I
about the
asked
Barbie.
For none of this. This was entirely a you guys decision. I saw some chatter in the group chat, and I was like, I don't want any part of this. And then you guys, Alayna wanted you to do this, and you consented, and I came in here, and now I have to be subjected to your horrible decision making. That I'm really I'm a bystander in this situation. I'm here trying to
Collateral
fix it. I'm over
damage,
here being like, please
truly.
take all of it off.
Ashley's collateral damage in this episode.
Honestly, I don't know.
Alayna, the reason I was so excited is because my initial thought was like, oh, well, I'll be Ken. This will be so fun. I'll go get a little cowboy outfit.
It would have made sense.
And then I was like, no, I need to really shock them and be Barbie because nobody's expecting that. And it just didn't
Or wanting
end
it.
up.
Expecting or wanting.
expecting, wanting, asking for.
I
There's
do feel
like-
like I should have asked permission.
There's
maybe.
like 3 people who are like jerking off right now at home, but the rest of us will never be able to be okay again. Like I will never unsee
myself
I'm,
included.
and those 3 people are jerking off to Ashley.
the same consistency. No. Hinge is the dating app designed to be deleted.
It's great for anyone looking to date with intention. I can speak from experience. I met my girlfriend on Hinge.
Whether you're part of the LGBTQIA plus family or not, Hinge helps you to find people you actually like.
The best part about Hinge are the prompts. They help bring your personality to the front so you can match with people who share your humor and interests.
And now, Hinge has launched their new bisexual preferences, empowering bisexual and queer daters to have more control over their dating experience.
With this new launch, bi and queer daters have the option to customize their preferences for age and height across different genders, making it easier to find what you're looking for and go on great dates.
If you're bisexual, you have a lot going on in the app and you want to customize it so that you can find exactly who you're into. Maybe you're interested in a woman who's taller, or maybe you prefer a guy that's shorter, or maybe you're into a non-binary person that's a little older than you. Now with Hinge's new bisexual preferences, you can find who you like and explore your different types more easily. And just for the record, I have met a lot of cuties on Hinge. It is my favorite dating app.
We all deserve to have more control over our dating experience and go on great dates. So download Hinge and find someone worth deleting the app for. I did.
I had my face licked this weekend. That was something.
I saw that.
Yeah,
How
what
was that?
happened there?
I don't know. I don't have like a lot of, I'm almost afraid to say this, but I don't have like a lot of physical trauma. So people invading my personal bubble it really doesn't bother me at all. I think I've only had one encounter where it was so relentless. Like someone was like trying to rip the phone out of my hand and like grabbing at my stomach. Like, but for the most part, if like, look, okay, sometimes I have the distinct pleasure of girls will do this.
I'm like,
Girls will do this thing where like they I'm describing
want you to
this.
sign their boobs.
That I've done, but like they'll like turn. I'll be in my little chair. I'm sitting. Did I tell you guys about the Reddit thread?
No.
Oh, there's a Reddit thread that just hates me more than anything in the entire world, and I'm mining it for content, which is just, it's so funny.
Genius.
I mean, they're helping me. I wrote some hilarious jokes because of this fucking Reddit thread. In the Reddit thread, it's like, oh, Ashley Gavin sits during the meet and greet. What a shitty trash person. And then someone else was like, oh, she has this disability. Like, that's why she sits during the meet and greet. And then someone else wrote, you can sit or you can have a disability and be a shitty trash person. And I was like, that is so fucking funny. So I'm sitting, which puts me at boobie level.
Yeah.
Approximately, depending on your height.
Wait, did you say
sometimes the femmes? You know, I'm at boobie level.
Booby level.
And I'll put my, we're posing for a photo, and they'll push their boobies into my shoulder, which is so nice.
You can feel the squish.
I wish. Now listen, I want to be clear. I'm not asking for it. I'm not pulling them. I'm getting exactly the level of boobie they want to give me, and I'm not protesting. So anyway, I'm pretty used to people, touching
pressing
me.
their chest up against you.
Yes, and it's so
just
great.
Just enough.
And every now and then you'll get someone like, I think someone grabbed my tit one time.
Ooh, yuck. That's icky.
I'm fine. But the
just still icky.
Seriously, almost nothing bothers me in that way. Mm-hmm. This girl, she got in really close, and I just thought, oh, she's just, whatever. She wants, I don't know. And then
you're like the usual. I'm ready for some tit on my shoulder.
Yeah, she's putting her tits on my shoulder. I'm like,
you're
that's
like, here
great.
we go.
I don't mind that
I'm
one
ready.
bit.
You got the shoulder like arched upward. You're like, I have assumed the position. Your turn.
And then I'm like holding my. I don't even know how to say it. I'm like, wow, this would be like great between tits, wouldn't it? Like, doesn't it just look like it fits there?
Like, oh, my shoulder's so chilly.
chilly shoulder.
So cold.
Fulton, you have to stop.
That's hilarious.
And then she licked my face.
Oh.
I've gotten kisses before, but a lick was new.
Interesting.
How did
Expected
you?
to take out
How
the
did you feel
tongue.
about the lick?
Well, the lick I gotta say, again, I'm not trauma. She ran out of the building as soon as it happened, by the way.
Okay.
She licked me and then ran out the door.
Oh, so she knew this was
why did she
this
do
was
that?
crossing a line.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. And then she posted and said my face tasted good, which is nice.
This is the weirdest.
This is
The tongue licking isn't even the weirdest part. What followed after is what's
there was
really
no
throwing
tongue
me
licking,
off.
Mac.
No, I think if you're gonna lick
lick
somebody, you
tongues.
kind of have to run because it actually took me. It took the pressure off of me, because I then didn't have to be like, hey, you can't
Don't do
just lick
that.
people's faces,
Right.
So that was nice to not have to do. But don't do that. This is not an open invitation for you to lick me. Please continue to push your tits into my shoulder. That is a lovely part of my day. But I
If you're looking for a way to say thank you after the show,
a nice hug is good.
like a gentle press.
Yeah, but other than that, no. It got cold is the thing.
Ew.
Oh.
Oh, I'm so yuck. Okay.
So
Well, so then what do you, that's the other thing. Do you like wipe off
I
the
went into the
saliva?
green room and I put some Purell on a
hand?
napkin and wiped my face down.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to wipe yourself down with sanitizer after a meet and greet.
Mid meet and greet. That's not right.
It shouldn't be a part of it.
The online and real life worlds shouldn't cross over because it's face lickers are of the internet and they shouldn't be out in public.
I'm surprised they came out in public, honestly, because I've always believed that face lickers were, born on the internet, stay on the internet.
Yeah,
But this is
then
what happens when
hang
you're
out
a
in the
star,
basement.
Ashley.
I was a star.
You
I
get
don't
some
know
of the
about it anymore,
squish,
but-
and then you get some of the... Well, Alayna, you look great. How do you think I look?
I just like it when you stick the tongue out of the corner of your mouth like that. Oop.
Actually, the face licker looked a little bit like someone here today, actually. Could it
She
be
was in a
that-
sailor costume?
No.
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 She was blonde.
She was blonde. She had way too much lip gloss on. Could it be that maybe Mac, you're the face licker?
I'm the face licker.
Oh, you know what I just
dressed
realized?
up, went to Ashley's show.
Just to lick her face.
Just to lick her face.
Okay, I just realized your mouth with that lip gloss lipstick, what it's reminding me of is Rachel
Halloween.
from Friends.
Who?
From what's her real name?
Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston. Jennifer Aniston in Friends, the way she always has her lipstick and lip gloss on her mouth, that's what your mouth looks like. You've got a
Do you
Jennifer
think
Aniston
I look like
mouth.
Jennifer Aniston?
Not at all what I'm saying. I'm
Thank
just
you.
saying that the mouth,
That is so sweet.
something about the,
It's just a one-time thing, though, Alayna. So I don't get used to it or anything.
Oh, I could.
do you see it, Ashley?
Let me pull her up from Friends. Younger. Hold on.
I didn't watch Friends that much, so
You know what? Honestly, that's not a bad pull.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're not that far off. God, Jennifer Aniston is so good looking.
She's so good looking.
Mac, you got to take this stuff off now, please. This is not.
is that okay?
I
not
want
okay.
it gone, dude.
I
I would actually love to.
I
Okay,
love it.
Alayna. Please,
I love it.
please.
It's
People
just
can get
so-
their Halloween scaries elsewhere.
Yeah, that's okay.
Can
That's
I
a good-
just-
That's a good point.
could
I
I-
should put my little pumpkin.
I'm just gonna Hannah Montana right now. Just
Oh yeah, reveal. Let's have the reveal. Oh my God, she's not Jennifer Aniston. Oh my God, is that Mac? Is that Mac? Is that Mac
It's-
with lipstick
Mac,
and?
get the gloss off your fucking mouth, dude.
Wait. No, this is kind of a look.
No, it's not.
no.
It's so not a look.
Mac,
Babe,
you look
can I
kind of
get some
hot.
coconut
No,
oil on
you
a
look
paper
kind of
towel?
hot. No, Mac, that's
Coconut
like you
oil.
look kind of hot.
That's how she was taking it off. We don't have makeup wipes.
The cat eye is. I didn't even notice the cat eye.
I didn't notice it either. I didn't notice it either under the hair. Write down, hey listener, write down in the comments below.
No,
Does
please
Mac look
don't.
kind of hot?
Listener, please forget this. Please move on. Please never bring this up
Did
again.
she fill in your eyebrows?
No.
Okay.
Oh, that's just like their natural shape.
Yeah, that's just how they are naturally.
The cat eye is bringing them out.
The cat eye is doing something for you.
Is it bad that I want you guys to stop looking at me?
Sorry. Yeah, we
Sorry.
can. I can stop looking. I'll look over here.
I'm actually really excited for this part.
Are you gonna
There's
remove it?
literally no way this is going to take all of this off in one fucking wipe.
What is that?
You need a makeup
what are
wipe,
you
dude.
using? Is that toilet paper?
Paper towel, Mac?
Are you using paper
You need a-
towel?
oh,
Are you wiping your eyes?
Your eyes.
Mac!
What did I do?
You need a
Nothing.
wipe.
Don't spit on it.
I wasn't gonna spit on
Oh, I
it.
thought you were gonna spit on it and try to
Definitely
wipe
don't
off
spit on
your-
it because there's already been titty pushing, and if we had makeup and if we had spit to this, there's one too many kinks being fucking...
Okay, that's satisfying, I guess. That's good. The lipstick is off, but the eyeliner, I don't think you
I
can
feel really
go
bad
at
for
that.
the listeners at home, like the listener trying
Who's
to go
not
for
watching.
a run.
Mac is currently rubbing at her eye with
Mac
paper
is taking
towel.
years off of her face right now.
The eyeliner's not budging, probably because it's an excellent
How do you
brand.
not?
Good
how
job,
do you have a
girlfriend.
femme in the house and you don't have a single makeup wipe?
Yeah, it's a bit
Dave,
concerning.
do you have makeup wipes?
I can't believe you're such a masked lesbian. You were like, "Hey, what's the least efficient way for me to take this off? Could you hand me some sandpaper and salt water? Do you have fresh salt water that you put in a jar from Florida with a jellyfish in it and sandpaper, perhaps that you could?
I was gonna
Do you just
rub
have a
this at
wet
my-
porcupine back there? Could you bring out the wet porcupine, please? Thank you. I just need a wet porcupine to scratch up my fucking cornea.
Okay, Mac, just leave it now. I think you didn't do a thing, so just leave it. Also, I would like to take these glasses off because they're making everything like a purple. Anyway, how are you guys?
I'm okay. I'm a little tired.
I'm a lot better now.
Because- Tell us more, Ashley.
I'm just finishing like a 6-week tour run.
Yeah.
And I always forget how tired I am when I'm done. So usually I try to take a day off. This is my day off, you pieces of shit. So
One
for
day
being
for 6
here.
weeks.
just
Wait,
the,
yeah, and
the
then
day
what?
after I get home from the weekend,
Dude,
I try to
you
take
work
off.
too much.
You're not
Well-
taking a break beyond today, which is not a break because you're currently working.
I gotta stay focused. Got a lot going on.
Sorry.
but-
So you did all of that, and you're still not dressed in a costume?
I'm not like a big Halloween guy.
Oh,
Really?
I love
Yeah. It's just a lot of effort.
Okay,
It is a
I'm
lot
with
of-
you. I don't actually do a lot of dressing up on Halloween, but I love dressing up. So I don't know why I don't do it more because I love it, and I love spooky season. Like I love
The fall vibes.
the fall vibes. I love horror movies. Like give me a horror movie every day of the week.
Do you really? I
I
don't
love
like
them.
scary movies at all.
I hate scary movies. I like
them.
they will disturb me.
Yeah, I guess me too. This is the thing. As I'm getting older, like when I watch them, I'm actively watching it going, why am I doing this to myself? Like I'm gonna have nightmares. I feel like shit. Like why am I actively doing this? But then as soon as it's over, I'm like,
Alayna, you
more.
already like have
Yeah.
your weird spider sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
Why are you adding?
I don't know. I just like it. I don't know.
Some people say that when you watch scary movies, you feel really good afterwards because it's not real. Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
and
Like it's like a
there's
sense of
yes.
relief.
There's a correlation
Which,
between
not
people
worth
with
it to me.
anxiety liking horror movies.
I'm glad it's not real right now. I'm good with the feeling of
You're like, I don't actually need the horror movie to know.
I have enough bullshit in my life. You know what I mean? Like
No, but there is apparently
God,
a thing.
opening up for me lately, opening up TikTok is the only amount of fear that I need to have in my fucking day. Thank you very much.
That's true.
Oh, is my life gonna fall apart again? Oh, good. Relief. Relief.
TikTok is the horror film.
And not just in October, unfortunately.
All right, well, I'll speak for all the people that like Halloween and dress up.
Okay.
That's me.
Okay, and
I
I'll
enjoy it,
speak
but-
for all the people who like horror movies. That's me.
And Ashley will speak for all the people that are tired and
I just
maybe
want
need
to lay
sit in a
down.
chair.
I speak on behalf of people over 30. I just I just would like to be horizontal and safe. That's all I really need to feel.
Oh my god.
The best way to learn a language is through immersion, living where the language is spoken natively and using it every day. But that's not possible for everyone.
So what's the second best way to learn a language? Babbel. Because with Babbel, you can start speaking a new language in just 3 weeks.
This summer, you can start speaking a new language with Babbel. Why Babbel? Because it works.
Instead of paying hundreds of dollars for a private tutor or fooling yourself with language apps that are little more than games, Babbel's quick 10-minute lessons are designed by over 150 language experts to help you start speaking a new language in as little as 3 weeks.
Babbel is designed by real people for real conversations. All of Babbel's tips and tools for learning a new language are approachable, accessible, rooted in real-life situations, and delivered with conversation-based teaching.
I know I don't shut up about Babbel and their French lessons, but I truly love them. The different styles of teaching sections that they have, I find super helpful. They have written lessons, audio lessons, and the switching up of formats like that is so good for memory and retention. Here's a special limited time deal for our listeners to get you started right now. Get 55% off your Babbel subscription, but only for our listeners at babbel.com/chosen.
Get 55% off at babbel.com/chosen.
That's spelled BABBEL.com/chosen. Rules and restrictions may apply.
But have you considered watching the new movie Talk to Me?
I don't know what that is. You know what I
don't
do
know what that
like?
is either.
Horror movie.
I like kids. I like seeing kids on Halloween.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
cute.
do
Passing
love
out candy.
Yeah, and their little costumes. I haven't spoken a lot on this, but I love kids. And the other day when I was in Houston, my hotel was like across the way from this little like plaza area with like a fake like AstroTurf, and there were I was reading my book outside, and there were all these kids playing, and I thought, God, how lucky I am to be a woman, because I couldn't just be out here watching kids as a man.
That's true.
That's so true.
That's so true. What
I
a
was just
perk.
watching those kids so happy, and then I was like, this is like borderline Ash. You're like,
I'm so glad this isn't creepy.
yeah, well, I mean, it is, but like if you knew the joy in my heart, you wouldn't, you know?
And we grant you, we assume that about you. We give you the benefit of the doubt because of your womanhood.
Yeah, I mean, that's really,
Yeah.
who did I talk to about it? My opener, I think he was like, yeah, I got to pretend to scroll. I got to be like doing this if I'm going to.
When kids enter the
Yeah.
area.
But you can't, you can't go into a play. The fact that I know this.
Yeah,
this
wait a
is
minute.
not a great look. You can't go into like certain playgrounds if you don't have a kid. You have to have a kid to be there. And I'm like, well, what about just experiencing the joy of children when you don't have any nieces or nephews or anything? What
Well,
about
and
that?
how did you come upon this information?
There's a playground in my neighborhood that I pass every now and then, and it has like the little sign, like, oh, you need a
Oh,
kid.
it literally has a sign.
Yeah. You need a kid.
That's really nice, actually. I
And
would
then
100%
one
take
time
my kid there.
they escorted me out of there because I had been there all day. No, I'm messing around. I'm joking.
Alayna, I got that. I couldn't believe that you thought she was serious.
I'm there with like a
it.
blow up doll of a child. No, me and my kid are just enjoying the day.
No, I was imagining that you didn't know the sign was there and you were there reading your book, enjoying the joy of children, and like
No, that
a
would
mom
make me a
came
little
up to you.
uncomfortable. But like if I'm out reading a book and there are like kids running around,
Yeah.
you know, like I like to watch them play because
Yeah,
they're
of
just,
course.
it's just really joyful, you know?
Yeah.
It reminds you
They've
of
never
a
been on
simpler time.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like they're
Hopefully.
not fucked up yet.
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
Yo,
purity in their hearts.
I do not like seeing parents, their kids are playing and they're trying to turn it into content. Just like let the kid play. Let the kid does not need to know about
it's a
this
lot. Yeah.
set of eyes that's out there. You know, I don't like that one bit.
No, the family
tell 'em.
vlogging and shit.
Yeah,
should
and
not
then
be a
and
thing.
you escort them out of the playground.
Yeah, I do. And then I take their child and I bring the kid home and I say, I'm not really ready for this. I just kind of want to see you hit a T-ball and then go home.
You're like, I just kind of want to be allowed into that one playground. So
That's hilarious. Ashley, you should coach like a little league team.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It's hard to do volunteer work with my schedule because it's so
like
erratic.
when would she have time to do that? You want to add
Well, I'm
another
just saying,
thing?
this
into
is
her
like
schedule?
a
Matt.
fantasy idea for the future of like Happy Ashley. Mm-hmm. You give little league coach. I think that it would be fulfilling for you.
League. You could be little league coach Barbie.
Maybe when I have my kid, I could coach one of their teams.
Yeah, but don't make them play sports.
Did you do any sports? I can't remember if we've talked about this. Did either of you do any sports growing up?
I did it in middle school, but in high school, I was like a theater kid.
Okay, what did you play in middle school?
Like soccer, everything, whatever they had.
Right, okay. Mac, you seemed raring to go when
Dude, I did
asked
all
that
the sports.
question.
I loved sports as a kid. Absolutely. I did like every single sport.
Until all through high school, all through.
No, I had to stop in high school because I wanted to get a job and buy a car. So I had to stop playing. But otherwise,
Priorities.
I think I probably would have tried to go to college for basketball.
Okay, basketball. Ashley's
Why did you give me a
skeptical.
look, Ashley?
No reason. How tall are you?
5'6". I would have been a fine guard.
Okay.
Like a little bit. I always wished when I was on basketball that I was 5'8" because, you know, that's like a better height for a guard, but I was okay.
I played volleyball.
You don't believe me. You're looking at me like I got knocked around, which I
Looking
did.
at you like you have a wig on. That's what I'm looking at you like.
We can't unsee it. We can't unsee it.
I knew this was going to happen.
Should we do a question? Oh, this is the Chosen Family podcast.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh.
I'm
my
your
God.
dad, Ashley Gavin.
I'm Alayna Joy. I'm your mom.
And I'm your hot teenage sister.
Mac is baby in a
So
wig.
hot. If Mac were a kid, I would abduct her immediately. Anyway, we take your question every week. We gather around the family dinner table. We take your questions, and those questions are from Patreon, patreon.com/chosen family podcast. It's
Nailed
been
it.
a minute since I've done this.
Nailed it.
And look, if you're not donating, you are an
child
ugly
abductor.
child that I would never look twice at in the playground. I would walk right past the playground. I go, ugly little kid, not
Ashley
interested.
wouldn't even consider abducting you.
Never. Yeah. And honestly, without your money, our children will starve. So you hate the children. If you're not donating, you hate the children.
Look, Mac is our child. Mac is baby, and she will literally
Wait,
starve.
you guys, we didn't go over this.
I'm so hungry.
I made a list of things you did wrong on the last episode.
Okay, that's what we need to do. We need to do
gonna
that
stop looking for a
immediately.
question right
I
now
mean, that is
because-
our question. We have a question. What did we do
Can
wrong
we
in the
start
last
with
episode?
Elena's yelling? Listener, I put quotes
No,
around
I mean-
yelling.
To
Okay,
catch
first of
up
all-
the listener, Ashley was sick last week, so me and Mac had to try and take over.
Tooth and nail. Are you guys fucking stupid? You literally thought it was like a hammer and a nail after the phrase tooth?
Tooth and nail. I thought there were two types of weapons.
Fuck off.
Bad. Two types
Your
of
jokes
weapons.
your jokes were all over the place. What a fucking fiasco.
It was chaos.
It was
You
bad.
could not
It was-
commit to a single fucking bit.
It's
There
true.
were so many bits coming up, no punchlines, just like moving on to the next thing. You started the intro 3 times before you finished it.
Listen,
At
we
least we
were
did it.
drowning. Ashley, we were like doggy paddling up at just trying to stay above the water.
And then you were like, we need a soundboard. How could we possibly get a soundboard to work? I have a fucking soundboard. I have a fucking soundboard on my other podcast, you pieces of shit. I know exactly how to do that. I built it myself. I built it for like $50. Ooh, thousands of dollars for a soundboard. You guys are literally, this is your fucking job and you don't know how to do that. You've been doing this for like a decade. I've been doing this for like literally 2 years and I built a fucking soundboard myself.
So yes on the soundboard?
So is that a
soundboard.
yes? We can have one?
Okay.
I'd be pressing the dad ramp button right now.
I will say, Alayna,
Yeah.
your Mac impression was really good.
Thank you.
When did
Thank
you do
you.
a Mac impression?
When we were doing the soundboard and coming up with ideas for the soundboard.
That was really good. That was the first moment where I thought, okay, something good is happening here.
Yeah. We're finding our footing.
Okay, Mac, don't go back to school. I don't even know what you're going for. And then next,
Don't go back to school, Dad. What?
I just wrote in capital letters, "You guys are lame." I don't even know why I wrote that. All caps, you guys
Add that
are
to the
lame.
merch list.
It's so true. The whole time we were recording, in the back of my head, my brain was going, "We are so lame. This is so lame. We are so lame."
You guys need a little edge because the two of you
have
together
no
is just
edge.
like a fucking
It's just like us
motivational speaker.
high-fiving the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. We were basically holding hands through the computer screen.
Midwest fall, love the rain. You guys have a live, laugh, love poster in your kitchen.
We would.
Mac, you are autistic. I don't know why I wrote that. Oh, you stole my fucking assistant?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, whoopsie.
Sorry.
I'm literally ill,
Yeah.
and my assistant is just sitting here doing nothing, waiting
We
for you.
needed backup.
She was producing.
She was the closest thing we could get to you.
She was producing, Ashley.
Also, I wrote down. I tried to Google when breakup season was, but apparently every season is breakup season. Is what
I
the
really thought
result
that it
I
was
got.
like for summer, and then
I agree.
It's like cuffing
I think
season
breakup
and
season,
fall.
Two
like,
rounds.
I think for younger people, it might be September because they're going off to school. They're starting a new year.
Right, that's
I didn't
true.
even think of that. That's
But
a
I
good
think for
point.
older people, people out of school, it's probably right before the summer starts
Right, right.
or spring.
I still think there's 2 rounds. I think it's before summer and right after summer. But then I think after the after summer one, there's a period. That's when cuffing season comes in. And that's when I think that it overturns the breakups because so many more people get together.
So now is cuffing season.
Is now cuffing season?
It's starting to be. Yeah, it's cold.
You're the one. I
It's
don't know.
about
You're
to
the
be.
expert.
I wonder if it's a little too early for cuffing season.
No way. It's getting chilly.
most
It's getting fall.
You live in Canada. It's always chilly.
That's not true. What do you mean? It's not getting chilly in Missouri?
It is chilly in Missouri.
What
but
the
when I was in
fuck
Florida,
was that?
I was like, let's leave it. Let's not.
What the hell was even that? That was-
Missouri? Isn't that?
What do you guys think of my new pullover?
I actually think you're
cute.
giving hot dad.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hot dad
What
Barbie.
shoes are you wearing? Can I ask?
You know why? Oh my god, Mac, you know why you keep saying that Ashley's hot? Because she's not wearing a hat. Her hair is out, free.
Oh, she's
Her
luscious.
hair is out in the wild. It's luscious. It's
Yes,
shining.
You're so right.
That's what it is.
This is such a look, Ashley.
I know I have good hair.
That's the pattern. For me, it's for some reason, black tank tops just do it for you guys. Ashley doesn't wear a hat.
Any
We
tank
freak
top.
out. And Mac
What
with
about
like
me?
a little bit of eyeliner.
Ew, what?
It's true.
Guys, I have seen better days, please. This is horrible. I hate
Mac,
this.
you were like my auntie type. Like I look at you.
Oh,
and I'm,
oh, sorry. Never mind. I got confused by what you were
What
saying.
did you?
Yeah, what did you think?
What did you think?
Explain.
Go on.
I thought you were saying that she looked like a hot auntie. Like a hot aunt.
I don't think that's true.
You're saying that, like, if that, there's like a MILF, if there was like an ILF, that Mac would.
Elf.
Yeah, an elf.
So no,
Sorry.
Elena.
You did look a little bit like a hot aunt.
I kind of want to go with Alayna on this one.
Thank you.
Are you guys serious?
Maybe if
I
you
feel-
were like you, like in 30 years, maybe
Yeah.
maybe I'd want to.
You guys are thinking of like Chessie vibes
Who's Jessie?
Chessie is.
from The Parent Trap.
What?
I'm
Jessie
thinking
is, like, a
aunt who like
lesbian
drank
icon.
a bit too much at the family gathering,
I don't even know that I've ever like known.
I don't
what
even drink, Elena.
but you as an
Chessie.
auntie does.
I could see myself
yeah.
in 15
Glass
to 20
of white
years.
wine.
Exactly.
But right now, I don't think.
I gotta say, she does not do it for me.
I should go.
But I understand. Yeah,
Chessie?
I get it for the.
That would
younger
make
ones.
sense because I don't do it for you either.
Oh, okay, right. No, not those vibes at all.
Yeah, I gotta say,
Can you give me an
are you
example
talking
of
about?
the vibe?
you are the vibe, Mac.
You, it's just you.
Like in right now or like me normal?
No, the wig. It was the wig. That was the vibe.
The wig?
We should do a question. Ashley, do you have any more feedback?
No, I just want to say I hope people understand what happens when Dad leaves. I hope Dad is a little more appreciated now.
Didn't someone... Or wait, no, that hasn't been posted yet. Never mind.
What?
Or maybe it was in the group chat. I feel like, or we talked about it. No, it was 2 weeks ago in the episode where you said something about how I think your jokes are underappreciated because you like set them up and then all this stuff. And in the comments, people were like, "Oh yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah."
That's nice.
Oh, that's how comedy works.
Yeah.
No, you guys did a great job, sort of, and I'm really proud of you. No, you guys did
This
great.
just goes to show when the man of the house leaves, look at how confused the kid gets.
And
look
the
at my
mom.
gender expression when I showed up today.
That's right.
I didn't know who I was.
Wow.
That's right.
Yeah.
I didn't have any.
You gotta have a
strong
father figure.
rail-
I needed that
strong
father
rail.
representation.
Yeah. Strong
And-
male role model.
There should never be two mothers.
That's true.
No,
No.
Ew.
it's disgusting.
Ew.
Anyway,
Little
can I go
vomit
back
a
to
little
looking
bit.
for a question?
Yeah.
Oh,
We
Matt,
should
you're
do a
looking.
question.
That's crazy.
This
I actually look a good
you
amount,
look
you guys.
a lot, actually. Mac has been doing the looking pretty consistently.
I'm sorry.
And I think she's underappreciated for it.
That's fair.
The people that just listen don't know this, but whenever I'm sitting here like this, is when I'm looking for a question.
Concerned look on your face.
Furrowed brow. Listener, if you know anything about me, staying healthy is important because I have a lot going on and I need something that's simple, that's easy, that I can just dump into my morning smoothie or my morning glass of water. And that's why I drink AG1. First of all, it tastes pretty good, especially for all the vitamins that it's packing in there. And it's quick. It gets my energy going for the day. I absolutely love it. It's hard to know where to start with supplements and who to trust, but AG1 makes that so much easier.
AG1 is a foundational nutrition supplement that delivers comprehensive nutrients to support whole body health.
AG1 replaces your multivitamin, probiotic, and more in one simple, drinkable habit. Why take a bunch of different things when you can just mix one scoop of powder in water once a day?
AG1 was designed with ease in mind so you can live healthier and better without having to complicate your routine.
If you want to take ownership of your health, try AG1 and get a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free AG1 travel packs with your first purchase.
Go to drinkag1.com/chosenfamily.
That's drinkag1.com/chosenfamily. Check it out.
Okay, I'm just going to read the first one here.
Okay.
Okay.
Any advice for late bloomers? How to start dating queer in your 30s when you've never dated anyone at all?
Anyone?
Anyone.
It says when you've never dated anyone at all.
I'm not trying to laugh at you, but damn, that's really not dating anyone. Honestly, congratulations. You've actually
That's
waded
commitment.
past a pool of bullshit that most
Yes.
people don't get to wade past. So
That's what I was gonna say is like you actually there's a bit of sure there's a lack of experience that other people might have, but you have an advantage in the way that by the time you hit your 30s, especially if you've spent that entire time with yourself, you probably know yourself better. You know what you like to do, how you like to spend your time. I don't know, you probably have a pretty solid set of friends. I don't know where you're at in other areas of your life, but like, I don't know, lead with that, right?
I think just have fun.
Yeah.
I know that sounds like such a stupid piece of advice, but I think when you're doing anything for the first time, you got to follow the fun and not overthink anything. You're gonna be bad at it. That's just what life is. And as you get older, I think it's harder to feel like you're bad at something.
Yeah.
So just accept that you're gonna be really shitty at this and have fun and don't take
the
it so
fun.
seriously is
Yeah.
what I would do. I don't
I
know.
think that's a really good piece of advice. Try to take some of the pressure off of like, oh my God, now I'm dating. this means so many different things than interacting with people, you know, in the 30 years I've been doing it. It doesn't actually have to be that different.
I want to know if they've dated other never
Like-
dated.
Yeah, I was wondering if it was like just haven't done a queer relationship or if it's no one at all. Because in that case, why start dating now? You know what I mean? Like,
Honestly,
you made it this far and
yeah, maybe don't date.
maybe advice for starting dating, maybe just don't do it.
Don't.
Yeah. It
So
is.
coming from 3
Wait.
lesbians in happy relationships.
Yeah, right.
Can I like kind of like spin off this question?
Yeah.
Okay, so I had this discussion with Jen the other day. Would you rather have like so the argument for not dating is you get this monk-like existence where no one ever hurts you and you get to do exactly what you want every day and every moment is your own,
Right. Okay.
right? So this is what this reminds me of. It's interesting to think my life, I would say, has been peak and valley high. Like I have had a lot of really incredible things happen in my life and a lot of really traumatic, horrible things happen in my life. Whereas my girlfriend, Jen, has had a very like even sort of existence.
Yeah.
And her brother, we were having this philosophical discussion. Her brother was like, I would rather have the peaks and the valleys. And I was like, no, you want the boring, consistent,
Yeah.
content, flat line. That's what happiness is about. Like the flattest possible line. What do you guys think? Would you
I'm
rather
with you.
have? Yeah.
I'm
See,
for
and
sure with you. Because that's
I-
like when you get into a healthy relationship and they tell you like it's okay that it's boring sometimes. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like it's okay
yeah.
that there's not ups and downs. And
Yes.
I'm like, yes, that's so true. No, I'm with you 100%. But Alayna has to think about this one.
Yeah, because I think that how do I put this? I think I thought until like let's say maybe 3 years ago ish.
What happened?
Nothing too significant. I thought that I had that kind of smooth, uneventful life.
Well,
And
yours
then-
was really uneventful.
Well, okay, so that's what I thought. Oh, I get what you mean. Yeah. And then when that all kind of came crumbling down, just like a little bit.
When it turned out I didn't even know myself.
Turned out my whole life had been a lie. No, that's not. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I kind of thought that I had that, like, smooth, uneventful, happy, and then everything kind of fell apart, and I realized, looking back, oh, I've actually had quite a few peaks and valleys. I just didn't... I had, like, disconnected myself from them, or, like, I didn't... Now, like, realizing all of those things looking back, and being where I am now, I'm like, I guess I'm of two minds, because on the one hand, I'm like, well, the hardship and the lows have, like, allowed me to, there's some value in having experienced those feelings, maybe partially for empathy and compassion for other people, but also partially for, like, truly enjoying the joys, right? Like, it's almost like the dichotomy of it, or, like, the intensity of it, like, informs the other. But then on the other hand, nobody is saying, I'm so glad I have trauma. Like, nobody wants that. Nobody's saying thank you for the trauma that XYZ has caused me. Not saying I'm glad that I've had those things, but I can recognize, I don't know, the good that has come of those things. But now, yeah, let's just go for the straight line, smooth thing.
We're all straight liners.
Does any of that make sense? Do you get what I'm kind of trying to say?
Of course,
I think
because
I
you
do.
can take any, you can take any moment of your life and derive meaning from it and grow from it. And that is a skill, you know, that's resilience. And that is a skill. And it's a really good skill to have because, you know, you never know. You never know what could happen.
Yep.
God.
I think I'm trying to imagine. I'm imagining having lived a life with no peaks and valleys, like a whole life that's just that kind of smooth, contented happiness. And there's a part of me that's like, there's a part of me that feels like I would be missing out on some aspect of the human experience. But I don't want to blur the line between that, like, as if I'm saying, oh, everybody like wants their trauma. That's not what I'm saying.
I mean, like, man,
it's an interesting question.
I really do think, and when I think that, like, I have a number of things going on and have had a number of things happen to me. And, like, I do think you top out somewhere. You don't need every single one of them. Really, one or two is enough to learn the lesson. I think
Maybe one, just one.
but like,
oh no.
No, I do think, I don't know. I'm thankful for my resilience.
Yeah, maybe that's the way to
think about
put
it this way, though. Like, I'm not saying anything by this. This is just where my brain went. So I'm kind of playing devil's advocate a little bit. Mm-hmm. When you think about, like, adaptive changes to the human body in a positive way, they're controlled. So, like, for example, cold exposure is a really good example. Like, if you control and you do cold exposure, I'm sorry, I'm alpha broing right now.
Bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
but if you're stuck out in the woods and it's freezing, that's horrible for you.
Thank you, Chad. Thank you, Chad, for comparing your ice baths to my disability. I appreciate you so much for doing that. You're right. You really do understand. I don't know why I thought that you didn't get it. One time I was really cold. Oh, cool. Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Cool. You get it then. Then you get it. Just months of continuous trauma. You were cold that one time.
Right.
Cool,
Going
cool,
through
cool, cool.
doing a Tough Mudder is the same as coming out to your religious family. That's the same
actually,
thing.
what I'm saying is when you choose to have your disability.
Have you tried cold bathing?
You know what? I should take more cold showers. You're right.
You should take more cold showers.
No, I'm messing
Can't
around.
believe your physio never
never said
that.
for you to do that.
suggested that.
I don't know. Just a thought experiment. You can't really change your life.
And Mac, I think I
what you
understand
have.
what you were trying to say. That's a really good point too, is that, like, you know, the whole trauma, you know, what's that book? The Body Keeps the Score. Like, trauma does things to your body in a negative way. So I guess even just from that argument, you'd probably say, let's have the flat
Listener,
line.
write down below. Are you a straight liner or a peaks and valleys?
Yeah.
Maybe
a gentle. A straight line with just a gentle, like a little rolling hill.
Yeah.
Let's go for a rolling hill.
I think I've had a pretty, I really do reflect on my life and been like, you know, I'm only a little bit through it now, but, like, I've had a pretty extraordinary life, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm really grateful for it, but I think at the end of the day, my favorite parts of it are not the extraordinary parts.
Oh, right.
So it's like, you know, just getting to be with the people that I love and these great friendships that I have is obvious. Those would have hopefully been there either way.
Right.
So, you know, like, it's really cool to perform in front of 1,500 people, but, like, that's not really a lasting source of happiness.
Yep.
Just not.
That's true.
That's a good point. I think about when I was long distance with my girlfriend, and we used to always talk about, like, how exciting it was when we would see each other for the first time, and then how horrible it was when we would leave. Like, it was in that scenario, it was like the two extremes for our situation. And by the time, right before we were about to close the distance, the thing we would talk about wanting the most, or like the thing we were grieving not having the most, was just like sitting with each other and not having to talk. Just like what Ashley's saying, the things that aren't necessarily extreme or extraordinary, but just the things that are normal.
Yeah. Should we
I think that's that.
say what we had for dinner?
Yeah, what did we have for... Oh, that's another thing we fucked up. We didn't say what we had for dinner, Mac.
Shit. Well, I can't remember. We're just gonna have to... I think whatever we had, I was eating it very carefully so that I didn't get my lipstick all over
I was
my
gonna
food.
say, did we have like just a cup with
I
lipstick
had
on
it through a straw, whatever it was.
Yeah. Just sexy smoothie. Green smoothie.
Pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We had a PSL through an iced PSL
With
through a
lipstick
straw.
all over the cup.
All right. That's enough of that.
Okay. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Patreon.com/Chosen Family Podcast. You look at me. Look me in the eyes, you piece of shit. Dad was gone.
Do it.
Okay?
Look me in the eyes.
Dad puts his ass on the line for you.
Every day.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you fucking doing for this family? Hey! What are you doing for this family?
Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Love you guys. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Chosen Family is a Forever Dog production, hosted by Ashley Gavin, Alayna Joy, and Mak and Alayna. Edited by Danny Jewell, executive produced by Mariah Nicholas. Forever Dog Productions is Joe Cilio, Alex Ramsey, and Brett Boehm.
Forever